The champion with a mid-game power spike. So your laning phase is not necessarily the greatest, but once you get a few items, you can land some very, very strong javelin tosses. The problem is, Gambit are already 2,000 gold down at 7 minutes. And Fnatic, they're going to be moving to the Dragon Pit.
One more combo.
Indeed, Dragon's up. They knew Lolex recalled, moved in through the lane, didn't make anything happen. Red buff jungle of Gambit. They're going to set themselves up. Do have the opportunity to rush it down once again.
I feel it's been a long day when this happens. I've gone towards him. Reckless is actually sneaking around the side. Gonna find himself another pink ward. This is a pretty common position for that pink ward.
It does look to be one. Reckless manages to pretty big CS lead. I mean, Trinity Force hasn't even been completed yet by cover shots, so he's gone for a damage build. And if Fnatic, of course, been playing together for so long and 5-man invades, it is a safer move. It is a safer play. And it is something that they have done very effectively all game long. Attempt to steal another dragon. This time there's more ability power in Nick. So at the very least, the steal potential continues to grow as Gambit get more damage.
So Blue Buff goes back across towards PK. Yellow Star, ooh, nearly catching Nick with the Dark Binding.
The culling's not going to be available for the dragon attempt in a moment or two. At any point, Fnatic decide at any point, it's their prerogative as to how and when they begin pushing.
Well, pushing hard and fast in that top lane. He wants to get some damage down on towards that top turret. And once they're taking a bunch of damage, has to back off. That top turret's going down.
Yeah, the javelin tosses have been very good from Nick. They've really delayed Fnatic. He's decided not to back away. Look at the HP.
Grouping, getting themselves back into this matchup. Another ward goes down.
Won them the game. I mean, CLG had some great dramatic moves, but it really was all about their Nidalee.
Quite putting the damage down on the right-hand side. Fnatic still get into
focus it down. With the very strong front line of Aatrox and Elise, a little unlucky by Fnatic to not secure themselves that kill.
This position.
That's right. Yes, Gambit did explain the sourcing process of the substitutes to actually siege. They need to ensure they don't get hit by Nidalee spears. And
team taking some serious damage, Soaz just around the side clearing out another ward. That will be the middle to
securing kills, but they are 5 towers to 1 down. Now Soaz is
Lolex, he's going to try and collapse on towards him, takes a chunk of damage, so now he can't chase. Pink ward may be in jeopardy, and the dragon actually is spawning in a couple of seconds. Oh, Heaver caught out. Reckless could. If you look at the map, a lot of vision for Gambit rather than Fnatic, which is something that hasn't been happening, which is why. Oh, I thought Soaz may get caught out there. Cyanide clears out some more vision. The rest of Gambit are moving in and sweeping out the river.
Especially when looking around big ejectors, because they need to ensure they're not being flanked, which is great, but they can get away with jetic champion choices they've gone with. Whereas for Gambit, as we said, they need to make sure they have the right decisions. And those spears from Nick, they could have attempted to punish their lead earlier.
Broke through at all. They took that one inner turret down that bottom lane in the middle lane. So they have.
I think it might be. The burst damage from Reckless is very, very good. And you see how quickly they just melted through his HP. That in conjunction with Elise's upfront burst definitely works in their favor. They want Lolex.
And they're going to find Lolex. The way the blue buff is, spears continuing to go from Nick. They're sticking around here. Kabash said they want to defend out this inner turret in the top.
So Banshee Veil popped by Cyanide, and you see a Banshee.
Actually, Gambit are in right now, and they're looking to maybe focus on Soaz. This is a dangerous move from Gambit.
Yeah, he's also gone for some damage in his side of the map, his side of the game rather.